In this video, the platform that we're going to discuss is called NebBank, which is a one-stop solution, a one-stop platform for a lot of different DeFi behaviors that we're going to discuss in this video. You get high rewards in so many different places that we're going to discuss, and we're going to talk about all the features that we have in this, which is going to make your life a lot easier. So you don't have to go to different platforms, different websites, different blockchains, different networks. You can do all of those in just one single place. So that's what we're going to discuss. The project name again is called NebBank, or you can call it NEB or NEB. The pronunciation is up to you. Do note that anything I say is not going to be an investment or a financial advice, so always do your own investigation research. And with this out of the way, let's move straight to the project. Now let's dive deeper into what this platform is and what it has to offer to us as users. Now, we all enjoy decentralization, and that's one of the most, one of the biggest turning points for blockchain and for crypto. The whole concept of decentralization and how many people it inspired and how many people are getting benefit from this. But there's always some downsides to decentralization. And one of the biggest downside that we face because of decentralization is because a user do not receive the optimal user experience when he or she is roaming around the crypto sphere in general or in blockchain. What I mean by that is, for a lot of different DeFi services or DeFi behaviors that we usually do in here, we have to move to different platforms. If you want to do borrowing and lending, we have to use a different platform, and even in borrowing and lending or any other service, it depends on which chain we are, and if we have to choose a different chain, we have to rely on a completely different platform. So for almost every little thing, we have to switch between a lot of platforms, we have to switch between a lot of different networks, and that is not the optimal user experience, which I think we all can agree. So what we have in this one, in NebBank, or short for, I think you can call it NEB, this is a one-stop platform that offers all those things in one single place. And since it has the option for cross-chain, so we don't have to switch between different networks by going to the different platforms. So that is generally what we have in NebBank. Now we'll be heading toward the details on this thing, and for that we have their website, we can check out their pools, the swap, and we can also check the profile, and this is where we can select a network. And I also have their white paper, which we're going to use a lot to study this entire project. And we also have their audit from Certic, which we know is one of the most renowned places, so we know that this has been evaluated by experts, and they possibly have highlighted the things that are kind of like spooky that they need to fix, and they have acknowledged it. So having a Certic audit is an assurity that it has been evaluated by experts, and because if it's a scam, they would never go for an audit, and they would never go for an audit from Certic. So this what established trust between us users. Now you can see we have a lot of different DeFi behaviors that we can get into using this particular platform. Such as we have intelligent deposits, we have loans, we have leveraged mining, we have cross-chain mining, we have grabbing head mines, and we have automatic compound interest, which is one of the most amazing feature. And I think you guys are gonna like this a lot, because I am in a particular DeFi protocol in a sense where there's no option for automatic compounding, and it's just a pain in the ass to just do it almost every single day. So the automatic compounding really makes your life easier when you are in this one, because you probably have a life of your own, and you're not just going through the crypto almost every single day, every single hour. So these are generally the things that we have, and this is the total value locked that we have in this one, which you can see is, well, the numbers are just insane right now. It's about like 6.2 billion, which is really insane. Now these are high risk pool, and you can see the amount in the APY, in the pool, and you can also see the APY that you get. And in this case, we know for sure the more the APY that we have, it's high risk, but it's also high rewarding, and that's how these things roll here. These are different services, different features, different mechanisms that we get in NebBank. So we have auto adaptive protocol. It says adaptive fund distribute to maximize returns. We have multi-strategy, so you can choose between different strategies which you think is optimal for you, and through which you can achieve high yield. And in this case, the formulas are pretty straightforward. If there's high rewards, there's always going to be high risk. There's different factors that are kind of like certain for some people. And well, we already have discussed about the feature of the auto compound. So your profit will compound automatically, and this is one of the most suggested strategies that you use in crypto to maximize your returns, and also to support the platform itself. And then we have decentralized finance. Asset can be withdrawn and deposited at any time. And here we have information about their audit. They're probably going to go for more audits, and they will be updating the audits just so they can keep up with what's happening in the project. So we'll have those as well. These are their partners. So the whole project, the whole platform is really well established. Here you can see all the pools. So you deposit, you earn, you can see the total value locked in this. You can also see the APY that you get in this one. So the whole process is pretty straightforward. Right now we have BNB, Bitcoin, Ethereum, USDT, GMT, FIL, SHIB, Doge, and so there's a lot of multiple options that you have in this one. It says NEB's strict risk control mechanism ensures the safety of users' funds while generating ultra high compounding income. Now, we also have their stop, so we're aware of how these things work. So this is amazing in a sense because you don't have to move around different platforms. You don't have to go to another swap if you want to, swap any tokens. Let's say if you want to deposit, BNB or convert another token to BNB and then use that, you don't have to go anywhere else. You can simply use their swap right here since you already have your wallet connected. So this again is something that brings a good user experience for the users. So it says AI-based trading, decentralized multi-strategy, high yield aggregator. If you want to sum NebBank in just one sentence, this is what it's going to be. This is a one-stop platform that is based on artificial intelligence, in which you can do decentralized trading. You have different strategies. There's not just one particular strategy that you can opt with. There's different strategies that you can go with, and they are all high yielding. And this is an aggregator, so it combines all things together. It aggregates different DeFi behaviors, so you don't have to go move around different platforms, move around different blockchains. Now here's the brief introduction, which we already have kind of like discussed what this platform is. These are the advantages. So it's intelligent, it's simple, it's efficient, it's specialization, it offers a good user experience to the users, it's transparent, it's secure, it is safe. We already have checked their audit, and these are the products that we have in this one. So if we move along, it says automatic continuous reinvestment, which is the same thing as compounding. And then we have low transaction fees, we have one-click deposit, we have quickly switch. You can basically quickly switch between strategies. You're not just you're gonna stuck with one strategy. Depending on the condition of the market and your knowledge, you can switch between different strategies. And it says it always aims for high yield top mines. Now these are the profit logic that you have in this one. There's a lot of details that you have, so you can simply come over here to get all the details. So you see this is really elaborated. It talks about all the features, all the benefits, all the advantages that you get in this one, and it talks about all the specific DeFi behaviors. So if you talk about borrowing and lending, there's a whole segment for this that explains it. So I'm going to leave it to you guys to study it on your own, since if I do that myself, the video is going to go really long. So I'm not going to do that. But yeah, so you have all the information right here on their white paper that you can come here and check out. What we're going to do is we're going to discuss their future planning and to see what is going to happen in the future. One of the biggest things that we can see right now in front of us is that they will be launching their own metaverse, which is really amazing, and also their own DAO, decentralized autonomous organization, which puts control in the hands of people, and we know all the benefits that comes with it. So if you take a look at this roadmap right here, this one is right. I think this is where we're currently at. So Q4 of the 2022, DAO governance launched, established a DAO community, and collected DAO governance proposals. This is where it's going to start. And then early in next year, in the Q1 of 2023, token issuance and airdrop launched a new DAO community governance and incentive program based on tokens. So that's what they're gonna have, their own token. They'll be launching it. They're gonna launch the whole marketing and listings of the token and so forth, airdrops and so forth. And then in the Q2 and 3, Web 3.0 Metaverse project, which we just talked about, we're going to have this one, and they will be issuing their own NFT, probably an NFT collection that will be integrated into the Metaverse, and then build the first investment-oriented Web 3.0 Metaverse platform. And then in the final quarter, and then in the 2024, it says, I'm not sure what this is, ecological platform infrastructure construction, wallet marketplace, launch the full ecological one-stop financial platform. And this summarizes this whole platform in a sense, which you can see is going to make your life a lot easier if you are doing these things, one of these things, or almost all of these things. You don't have to go to different platforms for every single thing. You can do all these things together in one place where you have high rewards, and you know that the platform is safe, it is secure, and since it is just launching, that is when it is the optimal situation for you. But yeah, this is what I like about this project, and I think you guys will like it as well. But yeah, I'm gonna give you guys all the links in the description, so make sure that you get those from there. And this is all of you guys in this video, and I'll see you guys in the next one shortly, so stay tuned. Disclaimer: trading digital assets involve significant risk and can result in the loss of your invested capital. You should ensure that you fully understand the risk involved and take into consideration your level of experience, investment objectives, and seek independent financial advice if necessary. It is up to you whether to invest or not.